Hello everyone, it's Anya here. Welcome to another video of Ophelia Crafts. Now, this is a card I made for you today. The stamp set I used is a flower patch stamp set, and as you can see I've got quite a few flowers on the top, but what is more important here today is the background. Can you see that that's quite a special background? It's sort of yeah, a special way for making it. So that's what I'm going to explain to you today. Now I have gone ahead and stamped and cut out all the flowers because that would take quite a long time, while really I'm just wanting to explain to you how to make this background, and then that will give you a base to start from to add your own embellishments to. So first of all, flower patch, I stamped all the flowers that I used here. Then I cut them out with the dies using my Big Shot. I used Hello Honey, Lost Lagoon and Blackberry Bliss. I also did the leaves in Mossy Meadow because that's the base of the card. The card base is Mossy Meadow. And this, would you believe it, was just a white piece of paper to start with. So how did I go about and make that? Well, I've got here my chevron embossing folder, and I was on YouTube and I was just watching some technique films, tutorials. And Jennifer Maguire is one of my favourites these days. She's not strictly Stampin' Up, she does lots of other things, but she does show you very clearly lots of techniques to use for your cards. So I sort of tried this out and I thought, well, you know, I can now use that with my Stampin' Up products and with, you know, sort of turning it into something that would be nice to show in my tutorial. So she recommended starting with the lightest colour. So I'm going to combine Pear Pizzazz with the Mossy Meadow. I think these colours go beautifully together. It's like the Pear Pizzazz is a lighter version of the Mossy Meadow. So you take your embossing folder, and there is just a smaller side to it. This side is just slightly cut in, and that's the side that you're going to colour with your ink pad. Now just slide over it like this. Put lots of ink on, trying not to hit the not raised edges. So this is what we're doing, we're colouring the raised edges at the moment. These will be the indented edges on our piece of paper. So put it down, put your piece of paper onto it. Once it's on, don't move it. Close your embossing folder. Pick it up without putting your fingers in the ink, and we're going to run it through the Big Shot. Now this needs to go on tab 2, so tab 2 needs to go at the back, and we'll just slide that through there. Then we need our plate, we need our embossing folder, and we need another plate, and we're going to push it through. Now I'm going to take this out, leave it there, and I'm going to just quickly move my Big Shot out of the way. Now we open this up, and what do we have here? A embossed and inked piece of paper. Now the next thing I did, I took the Mossy Meadow, and let me just take a piece of scrap paper here. I don't want to get the ink all over my work surface. And I took my Mossy Meadow and I just went over it like this. And this is when you really get the effect of your technique. There we go. I seem to have had a lot more ink in my embossing folder in this instance here. But to be honest, it's a technique. It's going to be different every time. I don't mind that this is more white looking. It's fine. It's perfect. It's cards are unique, so every time you do something like this, it'll turn out to be a unique process. I've done quite a few more of these with different embossing folders, so keep an eye out for more tutorials on that, because they're on their way. Okay, so now we're going to glue on the flowers. I started with the Lost Lagoon ones. I just put glue on top, but I just put them down gently. I didn't press them down or anything, so I would be able to move them along if I needed to. Then I put some dimensionals on this one, so it would pop up. See, this needs to be up a little bit. There we go. I'm just putting it down. I'm not pressing anything down, but it's all ready to be pressed down. Yeah. Then this one is on top of that one. So again, I need some dimensionals. As you can see, I've also put some pearls in the middle of the flowers because I thought that would be a nice added embellishment. And again, I'm going to use some glue for these because they lie down onto my card, and glue on this here. Oopsie, yeah. And now we can press it all down, I think, because that's fine. Okay, so there we have it. All we need to do now is, this is the card base, Mossy Meadow. It's 5.5 by 8.25, and I've scored it at 4 1/8. And I'll just put some glue on there, and I put this one on top. Press it all down, and I had also prepared the inside, which I will put some glue in on, and we'll put it down into the card. There we go. So for some more backgrounds with using special techniques, do keep a lookout for my tutorials, because there'll be more on their way. And I hope you had, I hope this gave you an idea to start creating your own cards with a special background, and then adding things that you might already have, for example a stamp set that you already have. If you happen to have the embossing folder, this one, then you can create the same thing. This just now needs wiping, and that's ready to be used again. So thank you for watching. If you would like to purchase some of the materials that I've used today, please do go to opheliacrafts.stampingup.net, where you can find all the supplies, and I would really appreciate your business, and hopefully I have given you some ideas today to start making your own cards. Thank you for watching. Bye!